Hey guys, how's it going? It's Knuckleball Nate again. So just wanted to do a post-game follow-up for the 22 June game, M's at the Red Sox. This game did not turn out anything like I thought it would. The two pitchers, Wright and LeBlanc, they just both didn't have what it took tonight. Neither one took the loss or the win because of the relief pitching coming in and doing their job, or in the case of the Mariners, not doing their job. But I want to start with Wright, who had kind of a crappy night. The knuckler just wasn't moving for him, and I felt really bad for him because I know exactly how it feels to not have your knuckleball moving. He was throwing good knuckleballs, but the weather just wasn't right. It was kind of out of his control, and being a knuckleballer is just one of those things. We've all been there, and we've all done that, throwing good knuckleballs, but nothing's happening, and you're just getting hit after hit after hit, and that's exactly what happened in the top of the first for Steven Wright. He gave up 4 runs in the top of the first. Luckily for him, in the bottom of the first, the Red Sox offense was really able to keep up. They got 5 runs. It was a lot of small game in the beginning, a lot of singles, doubles, but they were driving in the runs, and that's all they needed at that time. And then in the second, the M's took the lead again. They got a couple runs, and they were up 6-4. And then the Red Sox offense wasn't able to get anything going in the bottom of the second. And then in the third, Steven Wright just got 3 up, 3 down. Pretty easy there, and then he ended up getting taken out of the game because it wasn't doing it. The knuckleball wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. So they brought in a relief pitcher, and he did pretty well. They only gave up about 4 more runs after that, which is quite a bit, all things considered, for a normal game. But this wasn't a normal game at all. And then LeBlanc ended up giving up more runs. He gave up a couple more runs. And then the Mariners brought in their relief, Juan Nicasio, and he's the one that really blew it for him. In the bottom of the 7th, he ended up giving, I believe it was like 5 runs. And JD Martinez got a 2-run home run, and then they just played the small ball game again, and they ended up knocking in a few runs with some double singles and triples. And it was a really good game. But the other thing I wanted to hit on real quick is that the 2 players that I called to do really well for this game ended up doing really well. Both of them, JD Martinez and Nelson Cruz, they did extraordinarily well. Both of them went 4 for 5. Nelson Cruz in the first and the second, he did really well. He hit 2 3-run home runs, so that was pretty big for him. And he hit a double and a single. So that was exciting to watch. And then JD Martinez, he did the same thing. He got a 2-run home run, a couple of doubles and a single. So it was a really productive offense for both sides tonight. And that's always exciting baseball, because there's nothing more exciting than taking the lead and losing it and getting it back and losing it again and taking it back again. It just makes for really exciting baseball. And as much as I love watching good pitching, it's always exciting to see good games with good offense. So kudos to both of the teams. Fortunately, the Red Sox won, so obviously I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, the Red Sox got 20 hits in one game. Like, how often do you see that? That doesn't happen very often, especially nowadays with all the good pitchers going around. So it was a really exciting game to watch. But that's all I got for today. I'll be back tomorrow for the M's of the Red Sox again. See you guys tomorrow.